Good day, wherever you are joining us from. I'm Charleene. It's so nice to be here with you today on this solstice. If you can believe it, we are already at the solstice yet again. Happy summer solstice to all my northern hemisphere friends. Happy winter solstice to my southern hemisphere friends. Tell us where you're joining us from today. I already see some wonderful friends popping up in the chat. I'd love to say hello, good morning, good afternoon, good day, good evening, wherever you're joining us from. Hi, Allison. Nice to see you. I love your purple hearts. Yay! Michelle. Oh, my goodness. It's such a treat to see you. I hope all is well. I trust all is well for you. Always wonderful to feel your beautiful presence. Good morning, City. Rich rising to you as well. City joins us from Philadelphia. Sandy from Oregon. Hello, hello. Laura, happy solstice from Virginia, one of our favorite states. We got married in Virginia. Kathleen from Portland, Oregon. Hello. Hi, Kathleen. How are you? Hi, Serenity. Happy solstice to you as well, my friend. It's nice to see you. Oh, the Bulls are so pleased to see everyone. Stephanie, happy solstice. She's joining us from New York City, one of our old stomping grounds. Charlotte, hello from England. Hello, good morning. Good afternoon, I should say, actually. Ginger, good morning, early morning to you from Seattle, Washington. I guess early is relative. Early for me. Hi, Heather from Fort Worth, Texas. Right over the other pond from us in Florida. Nice to see you, Heather. Hi, Jane with the Y. Happy solstice from Northern California. Yeah, we're actually going to be heading your way here in a couple of months, I guess. We're already planning out trips for the rest of the year, so. Alexandra from Sweden, nice to see you. Hello, hello. Becca from Lincolnshire, United Kingdom. Blessed solstice to you as well. I don't know why that was so tricky for my tongue to get out. I'm glad you're here, Becca. Good afternoon. Linnea, good morning from Massachusetts. Happy solstice to you as well. Susan, it's your birthday? Today on the solstice? That's amazing. All right, everybody. That you can only hear me. But we're all going to sing. Okay, so everybody on the count of 3, we're going to sing Susan, happy birthday. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Susan. Happy birthday to you on summer solstice. Yay! Look at all your hearts. All those hearts are for you, baby. That's awesome. Woo! Enjoy your day. It's going to be blessed and bright. Oh, I love that. Hi, Jessie. Happy solstice from Montana. Oh, I'm glad to see you. Hey, Erin. Good to see you, my friend from Los Angeles. Glad you're joining us. Charlotte, Jacksonville Beach, Florida. Floridians in the house. You know, it's good to see you, Charlotte. I didn't even see the parallel. Charlotte in Florida, Charlene in Florida. It's happening. Solstice is happening. Light is coming to my brain. Claire, good morning from Boulder, Colorado. So glad you're here. It's going to be a great day indeed. You're welcome, Susan. Yay, look at all your friends wishing you happy birthday, Erin and City. Hi, Carolina. Nice to see you. Melissa from St. Petersburg, a hop, skip, and a jump away. Raining over there. It's raining where we are today here right outside of Tampa, and it is, there's something about the rain. I find it very fortuitous, so it feels as though we're walking into new beginnings, new opportunities, a different way to perceive, which is a perfect day to do that, right? A day that we're celebrating the most amount of light, or, depending on where we're from, the least amount of light. Sometimes we have to miss something so that we can see it more clearly. So it's always a good thing. Kelly, good morning from Virginia. Not Virginia, New Jersey. Where did my brain go? Literally, I'm reading New Jersey. Violet, nice to see you. Violet joins us from New York. How are you, my friend? Carolina, you need to enjoy this moment. You need to stop thinking the days will have 1 minute less light moving forward. It's true. It's very true. It's one thing it's easy for us to tap into this idea of, oh, it's the greatest day because we're like moving into the days of the longest amount of light. Well, actually, we're moving out of the days of increasing amounts of light. Today is the most amount of light per year that in the year that we will have. And tomorrow it's going to be a little bit shorter. But here's what I love about the summer solstice. And the fact that it occurs during the season of Cancer really, I think, is very telling. So Cancer is a water sign. Cancer connects us to the ideas of home. It connects us to home on the outside and home on the inside. It connects us to our feelings and our intuition. And it's during the summer months that we need to feel into those feelings, because that's where our growth can occur. If we don't feel into the feelings, we're just going to continue to flow with the stream, as opposed to saying, that's a direction I want to head. I may need to swim upstream. I may need to fight a little bit of a current. I may need to shift my direction a little bit, but that's where I'm going, as opposed just to being kind of pushed along in life. And Cancer affords us that opportunity to really tap in from an emotional standpoint to understand where we are in relationship to the universal flow. So this idea of allowing, of giving ourselves grace for patience, is really what the summer months are about. So spring, we've planted all the seeds. We're waiting for things to grow. We've done all of the hard work in the seeds, or in the springtime, planting those seeds, connecting to those ideas, allowing that precious life to germinate and begin to come up. And now we're starting to see some of the fruits of that labor, but we actually haven't seen the fruits yet. We're just seeing the plants. We're seeing them break the surface. We're seeing the green coming up, and yet it hasn't fruited in the way that we were hoping for. That won't happen until the fall. So in the summer months, it's a time to nourish ourselves from a place of trust, from a place of acceptance, and from a place of patience, which is interesting because how often the sun loves to burn and ignite and set us ablaze, right? But if we can really allow that watery energy that we're sitting in the Cancer season to set us up, we're going to be more productive and have a greater harvest, even as we move into Leo season. Full blaze of the sun as the Leo season starts to mount. But right now we're in Cancer. So today we're really going to feel into this feeling place. There's a lot of feels in here, because it allows us to see ourselves in a different way. And when we can see ourselves in a different way, we can determine where we can grow. So that's what the bowls want to do today. And I was like, I'm down with it, guys. So here we go. Hi, Devi from Sri Lanka. Jeremy, I think, were there more as well that I'd missed? Okay, perfect. Hi, Devi. I'm so glad that you're here. Melissa, yeah, very cleansing and clearing. Yeah, Becca. Jill, good morning from sunny and hot South Florida. Good morning, Jill. Good morning. Johan, happy solstice from California. And your birthday's July 5th, coming right up. Look at that. So you know how to lean into this season. Yeah, there's something really special about this time of year. So, Deborah, good morning from the Catskill Mountains of New York. Oh, beautiful. One of our faves. That was me enjoying the Catskills just in that moment. So one of the things that I have a sense that we're going to be directed towards, so let me just set it up in a couple of different ways so that we can all be on the same page when we get there, is the idea of light and the idea of feeling. So with light, from a physiological perspective, our bodies have a central column of energy. Think of this as your spiritual body, your energetic body. And it has a single column that runs straight up and down the middle. Now, your chakras kind of line up sort of around that column. They're not necessarily straight in alignment, as so many of those wonderful pictures on Pinterest that we can find would lead us to believe. The truth is that they kind of sit in different places based on our bodies. And that's a much deeper esoteric science that we'll get into at another time. But the central column is what connects us to the most densest part of this experience, this 3D experience, matter, the creation of matter in a space-time continuum. which we would associate with our lower chakras. Here's where we bring forth into the world. We manifest from the physical. And running up the central column of the body, literally, and then up and out overhead, connecting us into higher energies, into higher planes of existences. And in these places is where we can connect to an aspect of a higher consciousness, both of ourselves as well as with other beings. So that's the general esoteric understanding of the central column. The higher in the column that we progress, the different type of information comes in. So often we say higher is better, lower is bad. It's not. They're just different. One is spiritual and one is physical. And let me affirm to you, you are a spirit having a physical experience. Or you could be a body having a spiritual experience. Either way you look at it, you're having both. So you need both. So this column of light, we can move up and down it very systematically. We can also move up and down very freely. But the point is to maintain contact throughout this central column and move from a point of deliberate understanding as to what you are trying to accomplish. So when we move into a higher, up the column, we're moving towards the more subtle, the things where we have to still the mind, really. The mind should be stilled for all of this, but really quiet down because it's so subtle. It's a different kind of experience. When we move into these upper chakras and this upper column of light, you may have different types of sensations in your body that would include everything from light. You may actually see light even with your eyes closed. You may hear things. There are different types of experiences because we're moving into a very subtle realm. As we are shifting down into the lower column of this central column of your body, you tend to have more physical experiences. You may feel it more in your body. You may have tingling. You may have whatever that sensation is for you in that moment. So this is just a general concept of this central column. Very general. Because we might be touching into it today. I need to listen to what they want to. The other thing is this idea of emotional freedom. And there's this really beautiful technique that's used in psychological settings and clinical settings that is very transformative for patients, especially those with various traumas, whether it's PTSD or even just the trauma of life, right? And it's called EFT, or tapping, emotional freedom technique, emotional freedom tapping. And there's a main pattern of tapping that we would connect to. And when we tap, we generally will tap with both hands. Let me show you the pattern that we will follow, okay? So the tapping would actually start, and you can join me here now, here in the center part of your forehead, and you're just tapping kind of where that third eye center is. And then we'll begin to move to the outside point of both of our eyes. Yep, and then we're going to slide right under the eyes. Perfect, okay? So we've basically gone from forehead, outside of the eyes, under the eyes. Now we're going to go right under the nose, right under the bottom lip. Cool? Okay, and then we'll bring, so these are called our K22 points. It's basically right on the inside of our collarbone. And you can actually use one hand to tap right here on either side of the sternum or your central column of light. You can tap right under these collarbones. And then the last 2 points are right under the arm. So it's kind of, you'll feel it. You can actually, sometimes it'll tend to be sore, especially on one side. But you'll basically just tap under your arms here, and then also back to the top of your head. And that's a complete circuit. And usually when we do that, we begin to connect with grace, connect with a self-acceptance. So why don't we just do a quick round of that as we are starting today. And if this is your first time joining us, welcome. I'm Charleene. In front of you are now 19 chromatically tuned crystal singing bowls. Because they're made out of 99.999% quartz, they're highly conductive of electricity using the piezoelectric effect. So the energy that's showing up in the air, in the room, in our world today, here, even electronically, the bowls will begin to magnify. And they direct me to where they would like, where would be to our highest good to resonate. Sometimes the bowls are very gentle. Sometimes the bowls are very direct. Just kind of depends on what's going on. So today we're really going to be tapping into a softer side of connecting with our intuition and our flow. But sometimes it's difficult to get out of our way, right? Because we're riddled with emotion. So as you begin to find a comfortable position, preferably seated, though if you need to lie down to find greater ease within your body, that's okay too. Honor where you are today, but if you can remain seated, allow your central column to be fully upright, erect, and accessible. Let's just begin to focus on our breath. Notice how your breath is moving in and out of your physical system. Your breath carries your life force throughout your body. When we want to activate our physical system, we activate our breath, allowing more life force to flow freely, innervating your entire physical system. When we work deeply on a spiritual level, you'll often notice your breath begins to slow. It floats in your system a little differently. It sustains your body in a different way because you're working a different kind of muscle, a spiritual muscle. Witness your breath. Now, witness the emotions that you're beginning to sense. Some of you may experience irritation, aggravation, agitation, wishing something was happening faster. Some of you may be settling into a place of peace, just feeling into this current state, the state of your body, the state of the world around you, the state of the world within you. Any and all derivation is perfect. All is well. Just witness. even though I'm feeling uncertain about some aspect of my future, move now to the outside of your eyes. I love and accept myself. Under your eyes. Even though I'm feeling in some way disconnected from certainty. Good. Under the nose. I see the value that I bring to the world. Under the bottom lip. I love and accept myself fully because I am a powerful being of light. K22s. I am thankful for this time that I am giving myself. Because I am important, I am valuable, and I matter. Top of your head. Wisdom flows through me and to me with effortless ease. Good, and just let that go. Take a deep breath in now and hold that breath in. Just let it dissolve away now. Attention now to the center of your chest, your fourth energy center, that heart chakra, the anahata, the unstruck sound. Breathing in to your heart. begin to center yourself within this central column of light, here at the point of your heart. The trick is finding the center. For the center is not just in a physical space. It exists outside of how we often deem our world around us, just on the other side of space-time. So think, imagine, or feel yourself moving from the outside of this central column of light. You just keep moving towards the center point. And keep going to the center. See in your mind's eye this illuminating presence in this place in the core of your heart, of where you are, not your physical heart. The very essence of your unstruck sound. Keep moving to the center. And you'll begin to notice energy moving with you. Forces moving with you towards that centralized point. Just witness that and keep going. These vibrations to propel you towards that central point. Arrive to the center, you may notice, you may experience, you may see, you may hear a flash of light that then turns you and directs you back outward. So all of the energy that was moving you towards this centralized point is now also activating, moving outward. So you have energy moving in and energy moving out. See if you can experience that. That toroidal movement, a pattern of energy that we have constantly moving throughout our body at the same time. Just allow yourself to flow with this. Just release that imagery. Just allow yourself to float right now on these vibrations. Breath in and hold that air in your lungs. Then gently let it go. Even though I have a bevy of emotions that can toss and turn me in life, I love and I accept myself just the way I am. Emotions are my friends. They connect me with a greater truth. Emotions help me understand the deepest parts of myself. And I embrace my watery depths. Even though I may be hesitant or afraid to dive deeply, I love and I accept myself because I create my life. I create my life. Take a deep breath in and hold, hold that breath, then let it go. Direct your attention now to your first chakra, the base of your spine in the pelvic bowl, your hip bowl region. Think, imagine, or feel a brilliant red color. Directing that red. Directing the ideas of flexibility, transformation, coherence, and stability. If you respond more with the red color, bring in the red. If you respond to these ideas of flexibility, transformation, coherence, and stability, gently guide those vibrations into your first chakra. Flexibility, transformation, coherence, and stability. Directing your attention now to your second chakra. Right around your navel area. Either bringing in a brilliant orange color or the ideas of purity, nourishment, charm, and merging. Purity, nourishment, charm, and merging. Shifting your attention now to your third chakra, right at your solar plexus, bringing in either a brilliant yellow color or the ideas of desire, intention, will, destiny, desire, intention, will, destiny. Allowing your attention now to shift back to your heart center. This fourth energy center, bringing in either a brilliant green color, a rose gold color, or the ideas of peace, harmony, laughter, and love. Peace, harmony, laughter, and love. Allowing your attention now to shift into your throat, this fifth chakra, bringing in either a brilliant blue color or the ideas of creativity, affluence, abundance, discernment, creativity, affluence, abundance, and discernment. Letting your attention now rise up to your sixth chakra. Thinking, imagining, or feeling a brilliant indigo color, the color of a midnight sky, or bringing in the ideas of integration, truth, unboundedness, knowingness, integration, truth, unboundedness, knowingness. Listening to that still, small voice. Allowing your attention now to finally float to your crown, your seventh chakra, place where we connect to all. Either bringing in a brilliant violet, very soft, poignantly perfect purple. This violet color can either come in or it can usher in infinity, immortality, holiness, and enlightenment. Infinity, immortality, holiness, enlightenment. Take a deep breath in, hold. this holiness. You're breathing in you, your essence, who you are in this lifetime. Breathe that in and hold it. When and only when you are ready, you can gently release. This being human is a guest house. Every morning is a new arrival. A joy, a depression, a meanness, some momentary awareness comes as an unexpected visitor. Welcome and entertain them all. Even if they're a crowd of sorrows who violently sweep your house empty of its furniture, still treat each guest honorably. He may be clearing you out for some new delight. The dark thought, the shame, the malice, meet them at the door laughing and invite them in. Be grateful for whoever comes, because each has been sent as a guide from beyond. Be grateful for whoever comes, because each has been sent as a guide from beyond. Just gently put your hands over your heart. You can either have them in prayer position or cross them. Just connect with this vibrating place of your body that you've been nourishing and loving for the last hour. And gently ask yourself, what shifts do I now experience after this session? And see what comes up. Invite them in. Invite these realizations, these understandings, these emotions. Welcome them in. Now, snap your fingers, begin to move your body, wiggle your fingers and your toes and your nose, come back into the space. If you're feeling a little spacey, a little disconnected, a little tired, wherever you may be right now, just go ahead and rub those palms together quickly. We're just creating energy and friction between our hands that we're going to then drink in. Once we're ready, we're going to drink them in through our eyes. You can cup or place flat over your eyes. Find what best suits you. I'm going to cup my hands today and drink this wonderful frictious energy. That's very helpful. I'll drink this in. Drink in with me now. Oh, that feels good. You can do that as many times as you need to. How was that, my friends? How are you feeling? Oh my goodness. Hello, summer solstice. A lot of heat happening in the room today. I keep moving my hair because I'm feeling so much heat. Getting very hot today. Tell me how that was for you. Tell me what you experienced. I'd love to hear. And I see do we have another July 5th? Melissa, your birthday is July 5th as well. That's incredible. I love it. Gail from San Diego, thank you for joining us. I'm so glad you're here. Oh, Gelsomina, first of all, what a beautiful name. And thank you so much for your donation. Thank you for your very generous donation. I appreciate that. What a gorgeous name. Gelsomina. I've never heard that before. Well, it's lovely to have you here. It's lovely to meet you. I hope this practice, this process, this experience, which is always unique, it found you exactly where you needed to be in this moment. And I'm glad that you joined us in helping create this time. Gail, you're feeling so relaxed. Good. Thank you. It's my pleasure. It's my pleasure. Jessie, you feel peace. Excellent. This is where combination of the tapping, the bowls, everything. Cancer season, all of it. We're in this place where we can connect to that. So well done, my friend, for connecting to that piece, and thank you for sharing that. Laura, you're feeling vibrant. I love that. Isn't that incredible how we can have such seemingly disparate experiences, and yet they're so powerfully profound and real and perfect for each person. That's what I love about the bowls. They never let us down. No matter where we are, they meet us there. So beautiful. Laura, thank you for sharing that. Johan, that was lovely. Thank you. It's my pleasure. It's your first time here. I'm glad you found us as well. Welcome to our community. We have some more times that are scheduled, and we haven't been able to be quite as consistent recently, just with the travel that's been coming up. But we're so glad whenever we can be here. And of course, you can always set up where you can get alerts to let you know what the next upcoming classes are, or times, our sessions together. It's always good to be with you here. So if you want to check that out, you can go to our teachers page, and you click somewhere on your page, or I guess my name, that would make sense, to be able to connect to the teachers page. And if you can't find me from that or whatever, just look up Charleene. It's actually, I think it's insighttimer.com/Charleene. Pretty easy. But there are lots of E's, so mind the E's. It's like being in London, it's like mind the gap, same thing. So mind the E's. Jeremy, when is our next session coming up? Because I know we have one next week. Jeremy, my beloved husband, will have to remind me. Next Wednesday at 9, back next week, same bat time, same bat channel, 9 a.m. Eastern. Woohoo! It'll be awesome. We'll be curious to see what the bowls are ready to kick next week. Oh, awesome. Kelly, wow. You've never done it before. Awesome. Well, I'm so glad you were here, Kelly. Lots of great firsts. Welcome. I hope you join us again. It's so nice to be with you. I like seeing your smiling face on your little icon. It's very, very joyful. Thanks for being here. Serenity, thank you so much for your donation. I appreciate that. Thank you. You have such a generous spirit. Jesse, thank you for your donation and your kindness, my friend. Thank you. Serena, thank you so much. I appreciate you all. That's very kind. Yes. Oh, my goodness. City. That was absolutely beautiful. Yay! And the poem at the end resonated deeply with what came through for you today. That's amazing. Gratitude as always, and to you as well, my friend, City. So that poem, if you were wondering, is Rumi. It's such a good one. It's actually part of a really beautiful book that I was gifted. It's called Life Prayers. And it talks about 365 prayers, blessings, and affirmations to celebrate the human journey from around the world. And there's all different traditions, all different understandings encased in this beautiful book. I highly recommend it. Life Prayers. Boop, boop. No, I'm not affiliated. I just think it's a good book. Michelle, thank you so much. Charlene, yay! My pleasure. So much peace and trust with my inner knowing. Yes. I think a lot of that might have been the tapping. Tapping helps us release some of those blockages that we don't even recognize are there. Sometimes we have no concept that we're holding something in our space until we start tapping, and then, I feel better. Where did that? It's amazing. Sometimes we're very aware of the blockages that we hold, and sometimes they're a little trickier, a little more subtle. So I'm glad that resonated with you, Michelle. So much love and gratitude as well to you, my sweet friend. As well to you. Glad to see you. Serenity, you're feeling clear, peaceful, and ready to create. Yes. All right, I think we're all very excited to hear what you create. So next time, tell us what creative juices have been flowing for you. That's awesome. Ginger, you feel centered and clear. Good. Oh, I love that. So perfect into this, connecting to this central column of light. And you can do that exercise at any time. You can actually do that centering exercise with anything. If you really want to get to know another essence, another being, another person, you can use this with crystals, you can use it with a person, you can use this with a situation. Think, imagine, or feel yourself going and traveling to that very central point of whatever it is that you're looking at. It's a really handy practice to do for yourself. Once you get to that center point, and give yourself permission to take a while, because we are all complex creatures, and we're also having to move through density and time and blah, blah, blah. So besides the quantum aspect of it, there's actually information that we can connect to that can benefit us and others if we take the time to move methodically and slowly. So it's not just about, oh, I'm here, I've arrived, I'm in the center point, yay! It's about the journey getting there. So allow yourself that time to get there. And once you get there, a lot of times you will know that you are there. You will feel the energy shift, and you'll actually begin then to feel the energy move back outward from you. So you're sitting in this toroidal effect. No differently than our body. Our body is constantly moving energy out and pulling energy in simultaneously. It's what creates this Merkaba kind of patterning within our system. This is the idea that we connect to with the heart, with the unstruck sound. There is nothing that's striking, and yet we are creating vibration because of this inward and outward simultaneous movement centered at the point of the heart. So really effective and practice that you can use for a lot of ways. Maryland City, you like Rumi as well. Yeah. Rumi's a Mac Daddy. He's awesome. I love Rumi. I'm with you. Jeanette, you loved the reminder of self-acceptance. Yeah. Thank you. It was so beautiful. You're a Cancer as well. That's so cool. Happy almost birthday whenever that is coming up for you. We have lots of Cancerian birthdays about to be good. Well, of course, we're in Cancer season, so that would make sense. But we have lots of birthdays coming up. In theory, we could always have lots of birthdays coming up at any time. It just depends on who's here. But I love the fact that we have so many birthdays currently present that are coming up. Happy birthday to you all. And happy birthday again to Susan. Serena Lorson, I appreciate your energy and your gifts. Oh, that's very kind. Thank you, thank you. You love your insights. Excellent. Carry those with you as the nuggets and the gems that they are, because you are just that. A beautiful, precious gem. Thank you for being here. Allison, your crown chakra bowls gave you perspective. Your tapping gives you resilience and uncertainty. Good. Yes, good. You know, uncertainty is all about life, and we're really sitting in the season of uncertainty. And today, as summer solstice, we're kicking off a season of uncertainty. We're not certain if the seeds that we've planted in the spring will actually bear fruit in the fall. We're right in the middle of this experience. So instead of looking to nurture outward from ourselves, right now is a great opportunity to go within and to nurture within, to enliven ourselves so that whatever is intended for us, the fruits that are intended for us, our fruits come to pass later this year in this beautiful cycle of season that is our life. We'll be able to receive them, we'll be able to enjoy them, we'll be able to relish them and use them wisely. So right now, it is this season of a little bit of uncertainty. So you're not alone. Feel that you are uplifted and you are held because you're exactly where you're supposed to be. Trust in that. Jane. Thank you, Charlene. Yay. Blessings and happy solstice to you as well, my friend. It's always nice to see you, Jane. My Jane with a Y, friend. Heather, emotionally supported, spiritually connected, tears and heart connected. Oh, I love that. Such a sweet solstice practice. Deep bows, yes. And to you as well. Blessings to you as well, my friend. Michelle, thank you for your donation. Thank you. I appreciate your generosity. And for all the others who have donated as well, if I calling it out. Sometimes the system, it just doesn't pop up on our end. We always get it on the back end. And when I go through, I get to write a quick little message and thank you for that. So know that it is received. And if for some reason it's not here, I send my gratitude to you and I thank you. Asita, it's my first time too and you enjoyed it. Yay! Asita, it's so nice to see you. I hope you'll join us again. I look forward to seeing you again, my friend. And I trust that you're going to have a great day. Lori, you loved the tapping. Yeah. Kind of like Rumi. Tapping is the Mac Daddy. It's pretty good. Pretty good stuff. Good stuff all around. Ginger, thank you for your donation. Thank you so much, my friend. Kelly, definitely. Good, I'm glad you're going to be back. Your spirit is infectious. Well, thank you very much. It's an honor to be able to reflect back around who is with me. So I appreciate you being here. And I always think life is made up of two perspectives. We can do one of two things. We can sit in love or we can sit in fear. And all of its derivatives, whatever that means. So I like to sit in joy as much as possible. I'm not always successful at it, but when I can, I really like to sit in joy. It's bubbly. Who doesn't like a good bubble? Cherry Berry, thank you so much, Charlene. Yay, of course, it was amazing. Good. Love my inner knowing, yes, and the spiritual connection, which you got both in spades. Amazing. Thank you so much for sharing and loving your emojis. I love emojis. So much can be said in a single icon. Deb, you missed the tapping. Oh, well, come back next week. We'll do some more tapping. I think the tapping is, it's fun. It's powerful too. It's a powerful modality. I think I need just to get better at working the bowls and the tapping simultaneously. But the more we do it too, the more I'll be able to actually get into here because you'll know the patterns, which I just totally messed up right then, but you'll be able to connect hopefully even more powerfully. So we'll progress in this journey together as we do all of life. Stephanie, will this session be accessible later? What a great question. You are brilliant. I'm so glad you asked it. You would like to revisit the tapping. Of course. So the cool thing is that my brilliant hubby, Jeremy, not only are we streaming right now, and by the way, we're streaming on Insight Timer. We're also streaming live on YouTube as well. So hello to my YouTube friends. Who is that? Jerome, did I read that correctly over on YouTube, Jeremy? That was messaging in the chat. So why we do that is just for that particular reason, because if you'd like to go back, we'd love for you to be able to have something that you can access. So you can, Jeremir's over my friend over on YouTube right now. So you can actually go back and access this session on our lives page. It'll be up as soon as Jeremy ends the live stream. It'll actually be over on YouTube. And our YouTube is just, you can actually find it here on Insight Timer if you go to our teachers page. And then you scroll down and you go to the website, which is just charleene.com. From there, you can go to live streams and it'll actually take you, you can actually see the live streams on that web page, but it'll also take you over to YouTube. On YouTube, I'm just Charleene Clossy, I think. So you can just search our name and have the page, and there you go. And then, of course, we're actually developing some courses here on Insight Timer as well, too. So be sure to hang out on Insight Timer with us, because we love our Insight Timer platform, but we also love to be able to make these sessions available, because nothing is pre-planned and nothing can ever be recreated, because you can never walk through the same stream twice, right? And that's so prevalent with the bowls. So we just really want to make sure that option's available to you. So there you go. Thanks for asking, Stephanie. Deb, it was your first time here. Well, I hope it's not your last. I'll look forward to seeing you again, Deb. Like I said, we'll be back next Wednesday at the same time, 9 a.m. Eastern time. So, Asita, yay! Debbie, thank you so much for your donation. Thank you for your generosity of spirit. Stephanie, thank you. It's my pleasure. Dee Dee, I love how we gather from all over the world. Yes, in this space. Amen. Well said. Summer solstice for you and winter solstice for us in Australia. Yes, absolutely. All together, different places, time, seasons, yet all at one. Absolutely. And it's so, what I love about that too is that we're always moving in synchronicity, but we tend to be moving it with the different poles, no pun intended. But it is, so we're actually holding space for each other as well too. So while we're experiencing the brightness of the sun, of the light, today, longest day, you get to experience just the opposite of that. and then we'll switch. And we're always moving through the space together, but we get to hold space and presence in a real and powerful way. So that's one of the reasons I love showing up and being with this worldwide group, this international global group from London to Sweden, I think was here as well, to all across the US, obviously Australia. We've had people from Asia and India join us all at different times too. So it's such a cool Dee Dee. You are so spot on. Thank you for articulating so beautifully that idea. Charlotte, thank you so much for your donation. I appreciate your kindness. Thank you, thank you. It was fantastic. You dozed off for a bit. That's okay. I love your emojis. Emojis are very indicative of life, right? And if you can't laugh, what can you do? So, friends, I'll look forward to seeing you again next time. Jeremy and I will both look forward to seeing you again next time. Next week, next Wednesday, 9 a.m. Eastern. Until then, I want you to feel into this season of feeling and know how beautiful you are, how resonant your space is, and the true depth of your limitless and infinite potential. You are loved. I'll see you next time. And be sure to laugh. Sat Nam, friends. I love you.